Have you checked out Bethany Mota on Instagram? This is her Instagram page. Look how many followers she has, Greg. Millions, okay? And she's just basically a phenom on every social media platform. 27 million people across different platforms like Instagram and Twitter, and more than 1 billion views on YouTube alone. So Bethany has a new book. It's called Make Your Mind Up, My Guide to Finding Your Own Style, Life, and Motivation. We talked to her recently, yesterday. She told us basically how it all started.
So I was 13 when I uploaded my first YouTube video, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Because back then, you know, that was 8 years ago, I didn't know that success was possible through YouTube, and I didn't know that I would be doing it for the next 8 years. But after uploading that first video, I just became so in love with the process, because I grew up very shy and always limiting myself and held back by fear. And so YouTube was kind of my first step into taking a risk. And I feel like once you take one risk and face one fear, you just kind of want to keep doing it.
So Bethany, the book not only is about beauty and lifestyle, but it's personal. I mean, you talk about, you know, the problems that you had growing up. You were bullied. Why would anybody bully you, and how did you handle it?
That was my question. I didn't understand it, especially being 12 years old at the time. I just was so confused, and I was so offended, and I took it all personally. And I think that's what I've learned about bullying, especially on social media, is that it's never personal. Because if you think about when you're the happiest in life and when you're so fulfilled, the last thing that you want to do is try to make someone feel bad. You just don't care, and you're not going to put your energy into that.
All right, so the book here, your guide to finding your own style, your own life, and your own motivation. Break it down for us.
So that's actually what concerned me, because my channel is all about lifestyle. So I talk about beauty and fashion and health and all of that. But I also love self-help and self-improvement, and I wanted to put that in the book as well. So I was like, how am I going to do both of these things? But I feel like I did a pretty good job of bringing it all together. So I talk about, you know, what to wear to work, and then I also talk about how to love yourself more and how to deal with body image issues, and it's all just wrapped into this one book. And I mean, I'm 21, I still have so much more to learn, but this is just what I've learned so far, and it's not saying this is how you are supposed to do everything. It's just what I do.
Well, some people say I love myself enough as it is, but I want to know more about the loving yourself more part, please.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
So self-love it takes practice. That's the thing, because I used to be very insecure, very shy, and even in social settings, I was just always afraid to express myself because I was so affected by people's judgments and their opinions of me, and I would use that to define myself. If someone said I was something, I believed it to be true, instead of asking myself, who am I really and who do I want to be? And once I started just living life for myself and not doing things to get approval from other people, I genuinely became so much happier.
I want you to sit with her 3 times a week. All right.
Are you around, Bethany?
Yeah, I'm around.
Your friend here, former President Obama.
Yeah, my old buddy there.
Tell us a little bit about meeting Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States.
So that was terrifying. I didn't know what it was like to be so nervous that your lips start shaking. I was sitting in the chair next to him and just like holding my hands because I was so nervous. Sitting down for 20 minutes with the president is...
He gave you 20 minutes.
20 minutes of his time.
What did you talk about?
For me, it was like, I don't really talk about politics or any of that on my channel, so I was like, what are we gonna talk about?
Makeup!
We spoke about like education and college and all that, and so talking to him was actually so easy. It was like I was just talking to a friend. He was so easy to talk to, and in the moment, I just didn't believe it was happening. I remember leaving the White House feeling like, is this my life right now? I decided when I was 13 years old to upload a video on the internet, and now I just interviewed the president. That's insane.
She really is amazing. I mean, the book is called Make Your Mind Up. It's in bookstores now. The Barnes & Noble and Tribeca has signed copies from her. She really is a dynamo. So nice to meet Bethany Mota. Good Day's coming right back.